This is 219 News Now, brought to you by Strachan Van Til, making lives easier for 94 years.
I'm Andrew Garcia, and this is your 219 News Now. The Federal Election Commission released a settlement agreement that shows Mike Braun's Senate campaign violated federal law and campaign finance regulations in connection with the improper disclosure of campaign debts. It was from when Braun ran for Senate and won in 2018. Braun's campaign committee has agreed to pay a fine of $159,000. Braun, who is running this year for the Republican nomination for Indiana governor, had $255,000 in his federal campaign account at the end of last year. Beyoncé, one of the world's biggest entertainers, caused a stir in Northwest Indiana when she gave a shout-out to Gary in the song Ya Ya on her new album. Social media exploded with posts about the reference to the 219, but why Gary? It turns out the Houston native has ties to Gary. Nina White, a Gary native, went to Bishop Knoll with Beyoncé's cousins who also lived in Gary. People are wondering why she mentioned Gary in her song, and that's why, she said. Family ties are strong, and they still have pics of her when she was younger. State Representative Mike Andrade is the guest speaker this month for the Hammond Hispanic Community Committee Scholarship Awards dinner. Andrade says he'll try to motivate young Hispanics.
One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to share my story and let them know that if I can succeed, you can be successful as well. The obstacles and challenges of life that we face growing up in an immigrant community, you can overcome them. And I'm excited to see what their future holds. So I want to motivate the next generation, the young generation, our future leaders.
HHCC gives away tens of thousands of dollars in scholarships to Hispanics going to college or trade school from Morton, Hammond Central, Hast, or Bishop Knoll. The dinner, which is a prime event in the Hispanic community, is April 19th at Wicker Park. Check out hhccin.com for more. And in sports, the IHSAA has announced new classifications that will impact region teams next fall. Among those are Bishop Knoll. The Warriors will now compete in Class 3A in football and 2A in girls soccer. Hanover Central made the move to the NCC last fall, and now the Wildcats will compete in Class 4A for football. Ileana Christian, who is still fairly new to the IHSAA, will move up to 3A in both boys and girls basketball as well as volleyball. The Vikings girls soccer team will also move from Class 1A to 2A. For a complete list of teams impacted by these classifications, visit NWI.com and be sure to stick with the Times and JEDtv for all your local news and sports needs. I'm Andrew Garcia, and this has been your 219 News Now.